Hello, everyone. It's Lottie from Enjoying the Journey, Cancer as a Lifestyle. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Uh, I don't know what the weather's like by all of you, but we went from like single digits to these upper, 40s, almost 50 degrees. And all of a sudden we got sunshine and spring-like weather, and we'll see how long that lasts. As you can see the glare right in my window. But as you can see, I am in a different spot because I was before right over there, right there. I actually enjoy being next to a window or right in front of it. I love looking, especially during the summer and spring. I love looking out the window as I work, and I just enjoy that. But ever since I've been on this chemo, my eyesight, it just bothers me. Everything is a glare to me, and I find myself squinting quite a lot, especially when I'm using the laptop or any kind of screen, and sometimes even driving, so if it's sunny out, the glare just gets to me, and I'm trying to avoid this squinting all the time, and I can see that like I'm getting a wrinkle here from all of that. So I decided to move my desk. So as you can see, I still have a big mess, because once you do something and you try to make a change and you think you're organizing, you actually create a bigger mess, so that's oh yeah, so that's where we're at. But while you're moving and organizing things, you find quite a bit of stuff. So I actually found quite a bit of granny squares that I've either made or people sent to me in different sizes. And also I am putting together a blanket, and I don't care that they're all different sizes. I will make it work, so it will look like a geometric kind of thing. And then to my surprise, I got some happy mail and I got some squares. So yeah, now this person doesn't want to be mentioned, so I'm not, but it is from my subscriber, and she sent me, look at all these beautiful granny squares, all different. These are yellows, but look at, they're all different. There's some double crochets, there's half doubles. Look at those. This is one of my oh no, what is that? This is a V-stitch, I think. I'm not sure. So yeah, all of these different ones. And this is Tunisian. I love Tunisian, even though it tends to curl a little bit on the end. But I believe my friend Edna from Granny Crafters, Edna, she used to do a trick here. I think she did a foundation stitch first, and then she did the started with the Tunisian, so then it didn't curl. I'm not sure is that it, Edna. It is. If I'm wrong, please put it in the comments what it was that you did. But you always started out with a crochet of I think you said foundation stitch, so it wouldn't curl. But I love the texture of Tunisian, because it just reminds me of knitting, And then she sent me all these yet. Look at these, and this color. So oh, this is one of my new favorite stitches. I believe I call it crisscross double crochet, but I think there is another name for it. I don't remember, but I love this stitch. So yeah, I am going to be putting all of these together. I have, oh, this is a V-stitch right here, see? So I am actually looking forward to it. Here's another Tunisian. Do you see the difference? Look how it looks. That's beautiful. Yeah, so I got all these. Plus, I found, oh my gosh, so many of them, different ones. So I'm going to put them all together, and I'm going to finally get that done. So I've been busy this week. It's been very busy. I had biopsy done. And I had my biopsy done, which, we're going to see what we're going to do next, if we're going to continue and with the bone marrow transplant, or if we're going to just do chemo once a month as a preventive measure to being in remission. So we shall see. I really, I'm hoping I don't have to do a bone marrow transplant, because let me tell you, those are no fun from what I am hearing. And basically, I will be out of commission from what I'm understanding for a good year or not more. So that's any kind of transplant is no joke, folks. So I rather kind of like my life the way it is. But anyway, so I had that. I made my delivery to the prison ministry for all those blankets. We donated 61 blankets to the families of the prisoners, and it is a great organization. It is called Mission Gate Ministries. It is based in Missouri. They have many different, I don't want to call them chapters, but they're like, excuse me, different, oh my gosh, I can't think of the, what I want to say. Another thing of chemo, you get chemo brain fog, and they end up, every time I go, they give me like a list of questions like they do for seniors when, to see if you're experiencing Alzheimer's. What year is it? Where are you at? What am I holding? That's what they do for me. But they have different locations. There you go, for this ministry. If you go to my Facebook page for the Crocheting Ministry, the link is in the description. You will see all the information on them and the different locations. And if you are interested in donating maybe to them, or you live in the area and you are looking for somewhere, to donate, they take literally anything and everything, right down to furniture, right down to any crochet item, clothes, whatever, because they don't just help the families, but they transition when they come out of prisons, the men and women. They reunite the families. They reunite moms with children. So they have housing for them as well. So there's many, many things that you can help if you are interested. All the information is in there. I say this all the time. Whenever I donate, I put it on the ministry page on Facebook, and you can view all the information is there. Address, the pictures of them. It is quite a lot of pictures because it's 61 blankets. And the same thing, so we did that. They gave us a tour of the facility. It was absolutely wonderful, very nice. And the other thing I did, the blessing blanket went out to the person. So yes, I hope they enjoy that. That should be, if they haven't received it, they should be getting it in a day or two. I'm hoping to go mail out the Gildner Radner's club in Chicago, all of my hats and turbans and scarves and things that I have. I only kept a couple for myself, and the rest I am always paying it forward to the next person. So I've done that before with my other ones from my last chemo, my last cancer, and I always send them to Gildner Radner's club in Chicago. And that is for ovarian cancer, but you can send them to anybody, like, and they will pay for it. So I'm planning on going to the post office today to do that. That will be another one to be out. I have quite a bit of donations to make. And they're packaged and ready to go. I just have to get out there and do it. So I have a new ministry that I hope to get out this Saturday. Yeah, I know it's a lot of information, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I had their name with me here, but it is an organization that makes care packages for just about every, for the homeless, for they go to hospitals, for the patients there, and they give them care packages for the, and they give for children and in trauma centers and just a lot of things. They even provide clothing for people who may not have a change of clothes, and also they provide so much. So I have I'm making her some shawls, because she tells me that she also puts in sweaters in the care package when she goes to hospitals for people, because she finds that many of them are cold in the hospital and that is true. Some of the rooms are, they're controlled and they're chilly. So I decided to make her some shawls. And of course, this is all scraps, believe it or not. This is the virus shawl. shawl. Sorry, I can't talk. And it's done in scraps. I can't even tell you. There's some white, there's some gray, there's some ivory, some, variegated right there. So this is the virus shawl in it. I enjoyed that. I haven't made one in a long time. In fact, the one hanging there that Denise, one of the subscribers, sent me, that's a virus shawl. And then I just finished this one last night. And I just, you know what I do with, before anybody asks me, I just go on YouTube and I just put in the tab crochet shawls, and you will see the different channels and tutorials that will come up and patterns of the different shawls that are out there. And then I just, I pick the first one that I see, I go on there, and that's what I do. So this one is from yesterday. I just finished this yesterday. And again, it's just scraps that I have. I don't have, well, I had a lot of the brown, and I thought I didn't want to just make it brown because, I didn't want to make it dull. So I decided to put some color in it. But it's a 2-row repeat, and it's just a row of double crochet. And the next one is treble, chain 1, skip a stitch, treble, chain 1, skip a stitch, and that's all you're doing throughout. So you see you have that little look and design, and it's fast. It's very fast. So this is another one. And I showed you the other two from last week, and this is one I finished the other day. This is pretty. It's like a coral, but it's from it's mill ends, so I can't tell you the name of it because it's mill ends, and it's like a coral color. It's quite nice. I like it. And this one is the traditional, again, double crochet. It's like a 2-row repeat again, double crochet. And then this one time you have double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 2, skip 2. See, it's slightly different than the other one, but it also works up really fast. And, oh my goodness. So that's going there. Then this is, I believe, a shell one. It's a little thicker. Yeah, this is a shell one, and it's all done in white. This is a little thicker, I think, and, it's just white. And I did that. So I think I am up to 6. I'm going to be starting another one. As many as I can do by this Saturday, or Monday, depending when, so I'm hoping to get it out by next Monday, the box. I also been making tons and tons and tons of scrunchies. I have been taking all my scraps, and you guys know I love scraps, and I have just been making scrunchies with them. And because I have decided that I can use scrunchies and send them out anywhere. I can donate them to almost every organization, and then we'll use them. And it's a great way to get rid of your scraps. So if you remember my last video, I showed you that yarn that I got for free at the library. And, it came out really nice. So I made several of these. There's a smaller one. And you know what I've been using? Oh, look, there's scraps, and it looks cute. I did perfect for scraps. So I have tons and tons of it. I think, look at this one, and this is not variegated. It's just happened to look like that because it's just scraps. But I have tons of these. I think last time when I showed you, I had a total of 30. And I think I have a good another maybe 50 of these. Where I'm expecting that. So all of this is going to go to the organization as well, so she can put these in the care packages as well, for the little girls, for the children, for the homeless. Have every, they want to put up their hair some way too. See, and they're all different. They're all got that little, it's like a scrappy one. Look at this one. I think this came out good too. And so, and all of these all of these, and or even to for someone in the hospital. So I think she can use these, and so that's going to be as much as I can fit in there. I'm going to put in there to get that out the door. Now I did for the scrunchies, I think I talked about this last time. I went to Dollar Tree and I bought they had the nicer, thicker one, rubber bands. They were thicker than this. This is kind of flimsy. No, at Dollar General, the other ones were, and they were a package of 14, I believe, and you paid like $1.25 or $1.40 or something for 14. And I decided, let me see what Dollar Tree has. And Dollar Tree sells these, what is it, 100 in a package for $1.25. But they are kind of flimsy, as you can see. I feel like they're flimsy, so I've been doubling it up. I've been putting 2. So it holds its strength. And then my friend Terry, my bestie Terry, she told me that, why don't you order online at Dollar Tree and order a whole box, and maybe you can get a whole bunch of, because I'm thinking, I would like to buy these in bulk, like a lot, because I go through them. I already went through one whole package like this, plus the 2 that I got at Dollar General that had like 14 pack. So, and I still have 3. I have 3. I have these 2 and another one in my bag. So I will tell you, I love making the scrunchies because, whenever I'm done making an item, whatever I'm making, I have some left over, I go, well, okay, let me do a scrunchie with this right away. So I don't have scraps because I get rid of them right away. So, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing. It's been a busy week, like I said, with, besides I started going to my fiber circle at the library once a week, and joined the ladies in crocheting. We sit and just talk and hang out and crochet, and there's just assortment of women there that do all sorts of things. And I haven't been out anywhere the whole year because of treatment. I've stayed behind, and it was just my family and my children basically and me, and I've avoided places because of fear of infection and things like that. And I was sick, and leukemia, it is treatment every single day. You're on treatment of some sort. So I didn't. So I'm starting out tomorrow. I went back to my ladies group. I'm going to be starting a Bible study with them. So for me, it seems like, I'm getting back in the world. So I really, if I really wouldn't like to have that transplant. I really wouldn't. I hope the results are good. The biopsy, whenever they do the biopsy on my behind always looks like Northern Lights, every color imaginable. Black, blue, purple, yellow, it's just every shade all over my behind. So I told that to Terry from Nana's Crochet Ideas. She goes, you're being so silly. So no, that's what my butt looks like right now. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you continue to have a great week. And if not, don't worry. A new day is just around the corner, and what ended up being just the past. And you can start all over again. Thank goodness for that. Thank God for that we have a brand new start every single day. All right. See you guys until the next one. Bye-bye.